Warning, all views expressed in this show, past, present, and future, are satirical in nature. We here at the Fumcast are smooth-brained and naive. Listener discretion is advised. Hotel.
Sup?
What is good?
It's Sleepy Hollow.
Fumcast listeners and beyond.
Yes, indeed. This is Sleepy Hollow.
This is
I can already tell my voice is especially fry-y right now.
extra fry.
Who gives a shit?
Rev up those fryers.
Who gives a shit?
Oh, and you're drinking an RC cola instead of your sleepy time tea.
My sleepy
Even though it's
tea.
Sleepy Hollow.
Yes. I don't need any help from tea.
We're Cola Brothers today.
Yes, indeed. Veterans of the Cola Wars.
Obviously.
I thought about making a cup of tea, but it was going to take too long.
Oh, I thought about brewing a cuppa.
Speaking of which, I saw earlier on Instagram, apparently they call tic-tac-toe noughts and crosses.
I mean, it's not like the worst thing they do.
I understand, but that sucks.
I think
I almost prefer colonialism.
calling a garbage can a wheelie bin
Okay, that's true.
might be.
I thought that was Australia. Or do the Brits do that too?
I feel like.
Or what's the difference?
Yeah, exactly. What's the difference? They're just. One's just prisoners.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
but
they're
yeah.
rapists and murderers.
Yeah.
Big difference, you know.
No, but yeah, the wheelie bin thing has always gotten me. Like,
Yeah.
I saw a funny picture of Twitter a few days ago or whatever. It was like chicken wings or whatever, and it was wings and flats or whatever.
Yeah.
But it showed the flat. It was like, Brits call these apartments.
That's so
Fucking
stupid.
stupid. So dumb, but
I like it though.
just the right little bit of.
Although they call cigarettes fags.
They do.
Respect. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is.
I do like that.
And it's like acceptable to still use it for that reason over there. It's not like they're not like, oh no, it's a slur.
Respect.
They're like,
I enjoy that.
grab me one of them.
Grab me a fag. Yeah, respect. I remember going to some people's houses, actually a friend in particular, and you could smoke inside there, but he didn't have an ashtray. Mm-hmm. So he was like, just ash on this end of my dresser.
That's like that's one of the "Are you garbage" things that has to be like.
definitely.
Did you have a designated corner of furniture to ash?
Oh, man. Yeah. That's like a yellow mattress without sheets, just on top of a box spring.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
You know
You walk into the room and the fleshlight's still wedged between.
those fucking shitty like gray leather like sectionals that have the cup holders built
Yes.
in. It's just they've turned that into an ashtray.
I've seen that done many of times,
Oh
yes.
yeah.
In a house with wood paneling,
Oh, of course.
that's a place to get
It's a
drunk.
trailer. It's
That's
a trailer, not a
place to get
house.
drunk. Yes, true. I remember one time,
Maybe a double wide if you, but most likely just a single wide trailer. Let's be
yeah.
real here.
I came to in a blackout. And what I mean by that is I was doing things, but I don't remember anything prior.
You just remember the
memory
moment
just
that you coming
starts.
to. Yeah.
Yeah. Not like I woke up or anything.
Yeah.
Memories
You're
just started happening.
Yeah.
And I was in a trailer.
It's like you're in the middle of a movie and you just skip to the middle and
Yeah.
press play and you're like, I'll figure out what the fuck happened the first 45 minutes. I'm just gonna go.
Or maybe
with
I
it."
won't.
Yeah, maybe I won't. We're gonna see this through, my boy.
And I was in a trailer with I was with a Mexican friend of mine, and we were in a trailer that was owned by 2 other Mexicans who I had never met before in my life.
I think I maybe know the trailer you're talking about.
Possibly. And I was crushing up lines of Molly to snort off of my phone.
Oh, nice.
And the table that I was doing it at was just filled with empty Corona bottles. Just filled. And
It's Corona time.
And the 2 Mexican guys who owned the trailer were standing, leaning up against the countertop, looking at me like I was some sort of disgusting creature for trying to do drugs at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And in between them was just a hole in the middle of the kitchen floor. And then after I did that, I went outside and laid on the grass in between 2 of the trailers as the sun came up.
Nice.
Yeah. And that's about all I remember of that memory.
That's a good memory.
It was a good memory. It was a good time.
Yeah, I have a few of those that, like, sometimes from my drinking days, I'll have a random, like, oh, that was a night.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Yeah. Like, the one I'm thinking of right now, this is a bad one, but fuck it, I don't even care.
Who gives a shit?
My ex was in the process of moving from her mom's trailer into her grandparents'.
Trailer?
Yeah. Well, they were both moving. Yeah, it was a bad trailer.
Okay.
They were both, her mom and her were moving in with her grandparents.
Oh, okay. I thought it was moving from one trailer to another trailer.
No.
Because that's a bad look.
No, it was not just no.
Yeah.
Not one trailer to another. It was an upgrade. Regardless,
shout out to all the people doing that out there.
Yeah,
you guys suck and we like it.
Shout out all the people going from a single wide to a double wide and thinking it's an upgrade.
Yeah, or not even just going from one trailer to another. I respect.
It's
that.
even funnier if they're going from a double wide to a single wide and considering it an upgrade.
You guys rock.
You fucking rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but anyway, so we were in the process of like moving like legitimate like couches and dressers and furniture.
Moving.
Moving.
Yeah.
And my ass is like, this is the perfect time to down half a bottle of Pink Whitney.
Oh, of course.
And more, you know. Like, I don't even know what I had up that day prior. Like, I just know I was drinking heavy.
Yeah. What was the weather like?
Oh, it was cold. It was like fucking December.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a good day. That's a good time of the year to drink.
And it's like night. It was like nighttime out, too.
Moving at night in December?
Yeah, dude. It was, I mean, well, okay. You have to keep in mind it gets dark pretty early.
Okay, yeah.
So it was realistically
you're right.
Like 7:30.
Yeah.
It was not that late to this said evening, but I got so fucking drunk. And I was still in that like trying to hide it phase, you know, obviously.
Yeah.
And I just remember I did the old Irish goodbye. I just fucking disappeared on them. And I went out and just cried behind the trailer. I like sat down on a tree stump and just cried.
About anything in particular?
Because I was a drunk piece of shit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, no. And then I don't know. And then I like drunk drove some furniture to her grandparents and puked in their driveway. But like, yeah, no, I just remember my ex.
See that life can get better.
I just remember my ex finding me like, what the fuck's wrong with you? And I'm like, ah! It's like, have you been drinking? What the fuck do you think?
No. Oh,
I
that
got
rules.
2 beers.
That rules.
Yeah, so. Life does get better, kids. Don't kill yourself.
Of course it does, dude.
Yeah, no, that's a fun memory.
I like that memory. That makes me happy.
Yeah. I mean, we got some good ones. We've told them before on the podcast. Go listen to those. $1 on Patreon. There's a really gay episode where we talk about our addiction habits, and I tell most of my stories there.
Yeah.
Occasionally, I just remember a fun one. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah. I remember I drove to, like, Terre Haute or Lafayette or some shit.
Both of those are quite far.
It was very far.
That is...
I went down
Both of those are at least a 2-hour commitment.
Well, a friend... Oh, more than that, buddy. It was...
I said... That's why I'm like minimum.
Yeah. It was...
Depends where you're starting from. But Terre Haute's like 4 hours.
It was southern Indiana.
That's Terre Haute.
Yeah. It was... I'm thinking
Lafayette's more northern.
Well, I went to see a friend of mine that was in college.
ISU, probably.
I believe so. Yeah.
That's the only college I know.
Yeah.
There.
Well, it was a believe it or not, it was a spur of the moment decision.
Who would have thunk?
And I remember I went down there. And
Is this an inebriated story?
oh, very.
Okay. I wanted to make sure we were still on that train and we hadn't.
Drinking the whole way.
Oh.
By myself.
Fuck.
Driving. And then, dude, I get down there and I'm like blacked out by the time I get there. And we're just hanging out in he's got like an apartment with like a roommate or two. And we're just hanging out in his room. I can't remember doing what exactly. And I go into his bathroom and I think I like fainted.
Nice.
Something. And then I smacked my head on the sink, on like the countertop of the sink, and then fell and then smacked my head again on the tub.
The old 1-2.
Knocked myself out and then woke up like a minute later with like a huge fucking bump on my forehead.
Yeah, the old 1-2 brewski tumble.
Yeah. And we waited until his roommate left because we were going to do some blow. And I didn't think that this roommate was going to leave. So I just went in the bathroom and just emptied out the bag and did it myself.
Scarface that shit.
And then, dude, I swear to God, I come out of the bathroom. Within like 5 or 10 minutes, his roommate's like, yeah, it's getting late.
Fuck.
And then I go
pounding and shit.
I go upstairs with him, and then he's like, so, I'm like, well.
Funny thing about that coke.
So I'm like trying to start a fire, like trying to empty out the bag to try and get some out of there. And do like two tiny lines, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go home. I drive fucking 4 hours.
Dude, fucking insane.
That was a good one.
I never did any like really long. I've done some dumb things drunk, but the drinking and driving thing was one that I never. Not to say it never happened, because definitely had those.
Yeah, of course.
But it wasn't something that I frequented very often.
Yeah.
Or if I was driving, I was very lightly intoxicated.
Well, yeah, if you're going to the beach, you're going to get wet,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Well, like, do you remember that time you were like, hey, there's a raid. You want to come do a raid?
Yeah.
And you just showed up at my house.
Yeah.
I could tell.
Oh, I know.
I think that was one of the rare occasions where you showed up to hang out and you were drunker than I was.
Probably. Yeah. Yeah. Good times, man.
I thought about that one earlier this week. I was like, that was fun.
Yeah, no, I mean, we have some good times every now and then.
Yeah. Well, and I think I remember we came back to the house and had a beer. And then I think I remember telling you some gay shit along the lines of, dude, when we get sober, this is going to be so funny to us.
Yeah.
I look back on it. I look back on it and I'm like, yeah, I was fucking retarded.
Yeah. It was dumb. Fucking. There's so much dumb shit at that. Alcohol makes you do dumb things.
Do you remember that time when we were driving? We were on Zane Street, and I made you stop the car so I could lean out of your Chevy Cobalt and vomit
because you were nick sick from your cigarettes.
Was that what it was?
Yeah. You had just smoked a cigarette and you were fucking feeling it.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
I wonder if I was drinking that night. I can't remember.
That was a while ago.
Yeah, it was a very long time ago.
So I don't think you were drinking that. If you were, it wasn't anything like... It wasn't abusing it.
Yeah. Well, I didn't start doing that until I started doing hard drugs. Because that was when my tolerance got high.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, oh, I can... A fifth. For pussies.
Yeah.
Give me a couple hours with that thing.
Dude, yeah, I still remember, like, being able to chug my first half pint or whatever. And, like, in retrospect, that should have been, like, one of the first real big warning signs.
Oh, yeah. Of many.
But, like, at the time, I was like, hell yeah, I could just do this and get fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and really the first time I ever did a bottle in one day, that should have been
Yeah.
That should have been, or a bottle in a night, I should say, not a day. But like, yeah. Oh well, fun times were had though. In all honesty, like,
I remember I saw a picture from a couple years ago when I tried to get sober at one point, and I went to like a retreat, and then I started detoxing really hard and ended up in the hospital.
mm-hmm.
I came back home. We were cleaning out my room, and the deep freeze out in the garage, just the entire top was just filled with fifth bottom shelf bottles of vodka, like Caliber, Pop Off, and shit like that.
Oh yeah, I definitely had some after moments finding some secret stashes.
Yeah. Well, and it's funny to me because I look at that picture and I'm like, even after that, I still told myself, yeah, you're fine. You can just manage this. You'll be okay.
Yeah, dude, I remember this was probably a few months after I had gotten sober. This is when I still had my Cobalt. I was like cleaning out the back seat for something because that thing was just a shit box towards the end, and it was always fucking dirty and trash everywhere, and just there were so many fucking half pints that were shoved in the back seat, and like,
oh boy, that's bad,
dude. Yeah, yeah. And like but like it was so bad of just empty containers, just stuff that I was trying to hide, and I'm like, fuck, this is horrible. Like it's
shit that you could easily be charged with.
yeah, like horrible things, and like, but we cleaned that all out. We're all good,
and we have a nice car.
Exactly, we have a nicer car. No trash everywhere. It can actually transport things.
Yeah. I need to get a new car, man. Mine is a piece of shit.
So I was thinking earlier this week, I'm thinking I'm going to have to change my Halloween costume a little bit.
Okay, I'm ready.
But still going to be a good one. Do you want me to spoil it or just
I always said I would never blow my nose on camera, but nobody fucking watches this anyway. Yeah, spoil it. I don't give a shit.
So I think I'm going to be a fat Josh Block, the World of T-Shirts guy.
Oh, okay.
From TikTok.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm going to be a fat Josh Block.
I think that fits.
Yeah.
That fits a little bit better with the whole theme.
Yeah, and so I'm gonna get a I Heart New York shirt, get a captain's hat.
Yeah.
And then I think I'm going to have to go to a liquor store and get a Twisted Tea, and I'm going to empty it out and drink out of that for the episode.
Can we trust you to empty out the Twisted Tea?
We can do it on camera.
I'm teasing.
Tweez weren't even that good.
Yeah,
they were like...
They weren't.
They were like, if I went to a store and they didn't have literally anything else.
Yeah.
And like, this is coming from someone who would have a Four Loko,
Yeah.
So like...
Four Locos were good.
Dude, yeah, they were. Four Locos were fucking good. I called them parties in a can because you could just get one and you would be fucked for the night.
Yeah, it's like the same alcohol content as like a bottle of wine or some shit.
Yeah, dude, it's 14%.
Yeah.
And they're 24 ounces. Yeah, it's a crazy amount.
Yeah, I remember Reese used to he would drink like 2 of those and then be vomiting.
Yeah, two. I was just getting ready to say I could never have more than one a night because 2 would make me vomit.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I've done more than 2 a night, so I think I was just being an asshole for making fun of him while he was vomiting in my bedroom.
What was really dangerous?
But still.
So when I lived in Fort Wayne, there was the liquor store right next to where I worked. That would be one of the places I would stop after work, obviously.
Yeah.
And they sold, and obviously I haven't really been in a liquor store, that many times in the last year and a half or so. Well, year, really. But they sold a 12, maybe it was more than a 12, but it was like a multi-pack, but they were the 12-ounce cans, and they were like a 12-ounce can of Four Loko, or whatever, and it was like a multi-pack, and that you could have 3 of those because that was like that was like 6 Locos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Loco math. Mexican math.
yeah, no, the little 12-ounce cans, they should have just called them 2 Locos.
Yeah, we're doing fucking math, this is.
Yeah, we doing arithmetic and shit.
Yes.
Do Mexicans call it maths?
I don't know. That's some British shit.
I know, but like...
Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe the Spanish?
Oh, the Spanish, definitely. The Spanish are gay. They're like darker French.
Darker French.
But all the French are like black and Muslim now, so I don't...
True.
Wow, that did not take long.
Yeah, that did not take long, and that did not come from me.
Yeah. I was in a room this morning
Oh.
that I can't really talk about, but I was in a room this morning and I was the only white person in this room out of 6 people.
Oh.
Yeah.
I too have been to a Popeyes.
And that was...
Did you enjoy your chicken sandwich?
Yeah, it was very good.
Yeah.
That hadn't happened to me in so long.
Yeah.
I forgot what it felt like. It was kind of nice, actually. I enjoyed it. I don't know what the fuss is about.
It felt nice to be the black sheep.
Sure, yeah. Some sort of sheep.
Yeah. The outlier.
Surrounded by wolves. Yeah.
Inside you, there are 2 wolves. Both want to fuck you.
Oh, boy. Did I even... Let's see if I wrote anything down.
I did not write shit down this week. I'm a bad did you just write down the N-word?
Oh, it's close. Black Titanic, but it's a slave ship.
There had to be a slave ship that definitely sunk, right?
You know what? That's a very good question.
Like,
And I would like to know the answer.
Like, I was gonna Google it.
Yeah, there has to be.
Slave ship sinking. See, we're not just racist on this podcast. We're actually, whoa. Lasudan ship. When I search slave ship sinking, and I get 2 Wikipedia articles as the first suggestion.
2 different ones.
So let's see this first one.
Okay.
This one, I guess I can pull it up. The Lasudan ship.
Luzden, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
Dutch West.
Yeah, it was a Dutch West Indies Company slave ship. It's sinking in 1738. I'm like, what's up? Hello.
Dude, I love when I see that because I have all my shit set to military time. I love when I see that.
Same. Do you ever have like days or weeks where you'll go and you'll look at the clock at the same time? Like,
dude, I've been seeing angel numbers a lot recently.
Is that what that is or something?
No,
because
that's when you see like 111,
okay,
222, 333. Yeah.
So I haven't, but like there'll be and maybe it's just because I'm around. Most likely, it's like there's weeks at work.
Yeah, you're in a rut.
That so many times I'll like look at the clock, and like 2 times a week I'll look at the clock and it'll say 17:38.
Yeah,
and Fetty Wap just comes in my fucking head.
Yeah, he jacks off in your brain.
Yeah, I gotta squint a little bit. Anyways, January 1738 is thought to be the greatest single loss of life of its kind in the Atlantic slave trade. Holy shit.
It carried a cargo of around 700 enslaved men, women, and children. Children? Really? Guys?
It capsized.
We can do better.
It capsized slowly, which enabled the captain, Joachim, Ouije? I don't know.
It's
to form a plan of action. The captain and crew all managed to escape, along with 14, some accounts 16 of the slaves who had been taken up on the upper deck to help them. The crew deliberately nailed shut the hatches to the deck so that the other slaves imprisoned below could not escape.
That sucks, dude.
Between 664 and 702 people died below the deck, either from drowning or suffocation.
That's fucking terrible.
Holy fuck.
I mean, they're not going to survive
This is
anyway.
such a short Wikipedia article for such a tragic thing. And I know part of it's probably due to record keeping.
Yeah.
But this seems like something that should not be this short of a Wikipedia article.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Should be a movie. It should be a movie.
Honestly, I could see a movie with this.
I think we should write it.
The main protagonist would have to be the upper deck slaves. The main plot would have to be them revolting. And
I'm Hollywood.
Yeah, of course.
That's all that they would allow.
Of course.
It's such a horrible, horrible place.
I know.
They wouldn't allow
and
it.
Two of them are gay for some reason.
Yes, yeah.
It's
and they're brothers. They murdered their parents.
Oh, I have thoughts on the Menendez thing that I've formed since last week.
We can talk about that then, because I've been...
Yeah, that is...
Yeah, where was Black Lives Matter when you need them, huh?
The slaves who survived the sinking were sold at the public... Oh, Jesus fuck. The upper deck slaves were then sold at auction when they made it back to shore.
Wait, some people survived?
It said that there were 14 or 16 slaves that they had brought, that the crew had brought up to help them.
Oh, so I thought everybody on the ship just died.
No, the captain and crew managed to escape along with 14 and some accounts 16 of the slaves who had been taken up to the deck in order to help them.
I wonder how they escaped. Did they have like little fucking rowboats?
No. They escaped with the captain and the crew.
Yeah, but am I retarded?
Yes.
What am I missing?
Okay, so the captain and the crew brought up 14 slaves to help them.
Yeah.
And when the captain and the crew escaped the sinking ship, they brought those 14 slaves with them to escape the ship while nailing shut the other 600-something slaves that were left on the ship.
Right, but how did they escape, though, is my question. That's what I'm curious about. You see what I'm saying? It's like, did they escape in like the little rowboats that they have in case of emergency?
It literally doesn't even tell you.
Yeah.
It just says the captain and crew managed to escape.
Okay.
I could probably...
I'm just curious.
I could probably look at those articles, and one of them, probably this one from Cambridge University, would probably be a good...
Oh, Cambridge. Yeah.
Would probably be a good... It would probably tells you how they escaped, but this Wikipedia article does not go into details on that.
I'm interested in that because that doesn't make any fucking sense. You know what I'm saying?
I'm assuming it was like a rowboat. That has to be what it was. It just, for some reason.
Then I'm wondering how the fuck does that survive out in the Atlantic? You know what I mean? I don't know. This seems... I think there might be a conspiracy here. I don't know.
You think?
Yeah, I don't know. I think this might be Black Lives Matter after all.
Okay, well, I can't borrow this. I don't have any access to academic libraries, so I can't read that. But apparently that's where it's cited.
I thought that said quest for the drunken slave ship, which claimed 664 lives.
What's this other one?
Clotilda. I like that name better.
Clotilda?
Yeah.
The schooner Clotilda.
The last known U.S. slave ship.
To bring captives from Africa to the United States.
In 1859. Oh my God. When was the Emancipation Proclamation? Like 1860 something?
I should know this. Why am I thinking 1840s?
That's insane, bro.
Maybe it is 1860s.
Yeah, 1861.
Okay.
That's like 2 years. What the fuck? They're still taking people from Africa? Why?
They didn't have enough, apparently.
Haven't they suffered enough? That's fucking insane, dude.
All right. But did it sink?
U.S. involvement had been banned by Congress in 1807, effective January 1st, 1808.
So for fucking 50 years, they're still illegally transporting people here. Good fucking God.
That sucks, dude. Africa town. Oh
on the north side of Mobile, Alabama.
Oh boy, I wonder what the hell that's all about.
That is the setting of the worst animated conservative comedy that's yet to be ever be written.
Oh, Bryson, I think we stumbled upon greatness. You remember that one animated show that you showed me on Twitter?
The new norm.
Yeah,
the new norm.
I think we should do one called Africa Town.
Dude, speaking of the new norm, I saw something from that this week where
that's still going on.
Apparently, I don't know whether it unfortunately got spread onto my timeline or if it's still actually an active thing.
Ugh.
But like they're making characters from the show do like reaction TikToks.
Oh boy.
And so like there was this like guy with makeup wearing a dress, and then like the black guy from the show he just pops up on the screen and goes, that is not okay. And it's just so like
you can't even do that with the Family Guy characters. You know what I mean? They're not even beloved yet. Dude, you know what I noticed recently? You know how on Reddit you get like random notifications for like subreddits you might be interested in?
Yeah.
I've been getting r/conservative popping up in mine recently.
I wonder why.
I thought it would have happened sooner. God damn, that's fucking ridiculous. I want to know about Africa Town now.
That is such a... That just sounds made up, but I also am curious and would... There's got to be something on YouTube about that.
Yeah.
This is live research, listeners. Like, if you come to a podcast to be fucking educated, you came to the right place. But if you came for well-prepared education...
Oh, dude.
No. Fuck out of here.
They retained their West African customs and language into the 1950s while their children and some elders also learned English. So some of these fucking people didn't even learn English. They were still speaking like whatever Yoruba or whatever language they speak, Swahili, or I don't even know if that's right. I'm guessing African languages.
It reads like a movie script.
See, what did I tell you?
No.
There's millions to be made.
Group of people kidnapped and forced to travel to a faraway land, been held for years against their will.
They just have to make the black lady do the story every time. Seriously, I'm sorry, but I
gain their freedom, and all they want to do is go home, but they can't. Well, this isn't Hollywood. It's a real story about real people who are part of the history of Mobile.
NBC 15's Darren Singleton has the story.
This man has emerged as one of Mobile's and the South's most important historical figures that you may never have heard about. His name? Cujo Lewis, the longest surviving member of 110 African slaves brought to Mobile on the Clotilda.
That's what I was going to say. Like,
because I keep seeing the name in the...
Cujo.
Widely recognized as the last slave shipped to America. And now these two educators turned filmmakers are making his story the centerpiece of retelling the tale of the 110, the last enslaved Africans brought to America. Ryan Noble is an assistant professor of communication arts at Mobile Spring Hill College and is the film's director.
The journey that Africans and then African Americans went through.
Okay, I didn't realize this was about a documentary.
Yeah, well, it is interesting though.
There's one more up here that looked kind of potential.
Zoho Projects.
Interesting. Some $10 million in city, state, federal, and philanthropic funds have gone into the revitalization of Africa Town.
This home was built in 1910.
Carlos Finley's organization, the Africa Town Redevelopment Corporation, is renovating historic homes.
We're redeveloping and we're re-implementing families in the community.
You're reimagining Africa Town.
No question. No question.
Oh, and one of them just has to be gay.
Pool, a new swimming program is helping Africa Town's youth stay safe.
Okay, so who had the balls to propose the Africa Town Swimming Club? Because from an outside perspective, that sounds like maybe the single-handedly like the most racist organization you maybe could ever like think of.
Yeah, I'm imagining a Facebook post that's like, we just
It sounds like a Facebook parody page.
Yeah. But it says, oh, we just received rights for a KFC franchise, everybody.
Yeah, like...
Hooray.
I literally see, like, a Facebook parody page where it just says, now serving KFC at the poolside concession stand.
Oh,
or, like,
boy.
please Yeah, like there's.
Oh, the Africa Town Walmart is freshly stocked up on grape drink.
Water.
Raise your head up, get some air.
The lifeguard blows her whistle, and she's like, "Jamal, quit spilling Kool-Aid in the pool."
That ain't Kool-Aid, miss. I just pissed in it.
Jeremy Ellis and Joycelyn Davis say they're hopeful more can be accomplished in partnership with the Mayer family.
And this could be a great example for the nation.
Okay, so nothing.
That's not funny.
It's an interesting story for sure. I didn't even know about that, but for real, some small town in Alabama that happens to be the descendants of come on, like that just sounds made up. Like all love to these people. I'm sure they're great people, but
power to the people. But this is hilarious.
That is. Hey, we did a learn today.
Yeah, we couldn't have done this with Austin here. Look at us go.
Yeah, Austin's out here being gay at a Ren fair. He's probably handcuffed to a fucking bar right now, getting fed like a bottle from some chick in a maid costume with her tits half out. I wish that were me right now.
When you put it like that.
Dude, have you seen those videos of shit at Ren fair? Yeah. Like it sells me on the idea. He may not be completely stupid.
I just want big turkey leg.
Everyone wants a big turkey leg.
Yeah.
I saw a video of this place. I think it was in like Tennessee, but it was like, I don't know, a restaurant. You know, no different than like a fucking Culver's, a Dairy Queen.
Okay.
But they sold, their specialty was selling like fair food.
Mm-hmm.
So selling like
elephant
funnel
ears
cakes,
and shit.
elephant ears, giant turkey legs, like cheese curds, all that type of shit. Like it was just a restaurant focused on fair food, but it was next to a McDonald's or something. I forget what it was called, but shit looked bomb.
You know what I was half expecting you to say when you started telling me that? It's a restaurant. It looks like anything else, and it's this crazy place called Waffle House.
Dude, I love me some Waffle House. I was thinking about Waffle House this week.
Yeah.
I wish we had more around here. Like, the closest ones are like an hour away.
Yeah.
If not an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Like, it's either the ones.
It's crazy we don't have one.
Yeah, they're all south, like towards Indianapolis, like on 69 on the way down. The closest one south of. It's between Anderson and Muncie, one of those exits.
Yeah.
That's the furthest north one in Indiana that we have. There's, if you go just pretty much east of us into Ohio, there's some off of I-75 there, I think in Lima and Wapakoneta.
Yeah.
I've been to the Wapak one a few times. It's pretty solid Waffle House.
Yeah. It does speak to the specific level of trash around here that the closest we can get is Cracker Barrel and IHOP.
Oh, but Cracker Barrel?
I'm not knocking it, but it is interesting.
I will say...
Not even trashy enough for a Waffle House.
Dude, we're not even classy enough for our IHOP to be its own building.
Yeah, true.
It's out of a fucking truck stop.
True.
Like...
a medieval themed truck stop.
we got the Castle IHOP in this bitch.
I mean, we just completely doxed ourselves, but who gives a shit?
Fuck, we've said it before. Y'all have said what high school?
Probably. Oh, well, who gives a shit?
Austin wore one of his marching band shirts.
Yeah.
Last week.
With jean shorts, no less.
Yeah, with jorts.
Dude, I'm gonna have to fucking bleep this.
Put some mail in my mailbox about fucking this Asian dude that got murdered. Fucking Sikh Dong. Sikh justice for Dong.
Yeah. I gotta wonder whatever fucking happened to that dude.
Dude, that was one of the
family or what?
That was one of the wildest like podcast episodes because you just pulled this shit out of the blue, and Austin and I are like, what the fuck fuck is this?
It's one of the funniest things I ever read. Dude, Chinese people
One of the
are
funniest things that
hilarious.
had to have ever happened to you. Like, I wonder.
Well, and it was one of those things where, like, I pulled it out of the mailbox and I was reading it as I went inside when I got off work. And
You're
as
having your Tony Soprano moment, like your gown, your robe, or whatever.
Well, and as I was reading it, I was realizing, I was like, oh yeah, this is one of those things that just only happens to me.
You're like checking your neighbor's mailbox and it's not there either. You're like, fucking of course.
Dude, it's
Why am I chosen?
It's quite possible. I have no idea.
Why do I get chosen to seek justice for Dong? Plenty of capable dongs.
Well, because I asked several of my friends that live like around
in the
here,
general area.
Nobody knew anything.
That is fucking insane. Have you gotten any weird Asian mail lately?
Lose my number, man. Quit fucking calling.
Put the fries in the bag, bro.
Yeah, dude. Oh man, I still have it somewhere. I'm never getting rid of that fucking thing.
Yeah, that needs to be like laminated and framed.
The best part is the name of the episode of Seek Justice for Dong. That was the actual name of the email account.
I know. Amazing. Don't say we never helped out.
Oh, dude, China fucking rules.
China does fucking rule, man.
Oh man. One specific part of it where he's like, he was talking about a specific person where it's like he has taken advantage of women from ages 5 to 85.
I think my exact words were game is game. Unfortunately, but
And I mean, you read something and at first you're like, okay, that's a bit weird. This guy kind of rocks, but that's a little weird.
5 to 85. Get the fuck out of here. Such a wide age range, and also the number you're starting with. Like, come on, man.
Well, and you've got to think,
You
like,
can't just say successful at meeting women of all ages.
Yeah.
You gotta specify. Like, first of all, even if you say, "Oh, I like women of all ages," that shouldn't mean under 18.
Yeah, of course.
Like,
those aren't women. That's girls.
Those are girls
and children.
Yes, children.
But you've got to think realistically in that situation. It's not a 5-year-old and an 85-year-old. You know what I mean? There's people in between.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
What if he only ever slept with like 3 people? One was a 5-year-old, one was an 85-year-old. What age was the third person, do you think? Do you think, like, there's 3 different options you can go here. Did he like one of those ages more, like, better than the other? And so the third person maybe is somewhere closer to those ages? Or did he just go smack dab in the middle, maybe?
I'm thinking maybe he went smack dab in the middle. He was like, I want to try all 3 different kinds. There's young pussy, there's old pussy, and there's medium pussy.
Yeah.
I want to see what I like. I want to taste the rainbow. Try the universe out, you know?
Dong is like the Goldilocks of...
Yeah.
Of... the Goldilocks of pussy.
Yeah.
That's the name of this episode, the Goldilocks of pussy.
Dude, do you remember we have one episode on like an external hard drive. I think it's just celeb jihad shit. And the name of the episode is called the Golden Lotus Massage Parlor.
Oh yeah. The Goldilocks of pussy.
I think I might make celeb jihad t-shirts.
That'd be a good one. Like, what are the ideas here? Just the headlines?
I'll just steal a logo. What's he gonna do? Write a cease and desist? No.
Bomb us?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, that was a good fucking episode.
All the celeb jihad bits are pretty solid, if I do say so myself.
Well, the best part about it is that was like a whole episode.
Oh yeah, we just dedicated an entire episode to celeb jihad as God intended.
And it's one of the funniest ones we've ever done. Easily.
Easily.
It's so funny to me that podcasting is actually like a thing because it's just a grift.
Oh,
it's the biggest grift in the world.
So I want to get this off my screen, and I had it pulled up. We were talking about it. This is a complete change in fucking topic. But
NPR. Oh, yes.
yeah, we were just talking about this. About
2022?
Yeah, this is from 2022. But somewhere in New York, they had a voting contest for the I voted sticker. This fucking won.
Whoa. That's fucking sick.
No, it's sick. But like that won, and there were like it was a 14-year-old.
Would earning the sticker motivate you to vote? Yes.
Oh, fuck out of here, NPR.
Goddamn liberals. Didis? Wait, whose name is Didis? Is that the person who... That's a hilarious last name, dude.
Yeah, that is amazing. But no, I just wanted to pull this up and get it off my fucking screen.
I love that. That's sick.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
That looks like... I mean, I could see that on like a Metro card in New York.
Oh, yeah.
I had one of the Supreme ones, Supreme Metro cards, but I don't know what I did with it. Oh, fuck, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Menendez brothers.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
That's plenty we can talk about.
Yeah, I guess. So...
Did you watch it?
I did not watch it.
Okay.
What I will say is... the main podcast that I listen to for like crime and stuff or whatever, they talked a little bit about it. And I will say I trust their opinion on things. So I guess my opinion's a little bit of theirs, but all that to say that they thought it was very well written. And the one thing that I will say was a little interesting is they didn't say anything about the relationship between the two. So I don't know if maybe in their research there was something. I know that let's see here, what is it? Which one's the older one? Lyle?
Yes.
Yeah. So I know Lyle did definitely like abuse Eric.
Probably.
Like there was definitely credible stuff of like that.
Well, he was definitely manipulating him.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah, so I think there was some sex abuse in there in some way, shape, or form, but I don't know about a relationship. Either way, regardless, like they were saying that it was a super well cast series. I don't even know who the casting was, but
I didn't recognize anybody in it. It was all new people to me, at least.
But
they were good.
Yeah, basically, it just sums up what I said last week in the sense of I think it should just focus more on the dad.
Yeah, I
agree. They've been in prison long enough now.
Yeah, let them out.
Like, let them out. I don't think I have any issues with it. I think there were definite missteps.
Yeah.
And definite fishy things. Like, why the fuck does Eric have a screenplay about two brothers that kill their rich parents?
Yeah, based off, what was that TV movie?
Yeah.
Billionaire Boys Club or whatever.
Yeah, like, that's a little weird.
Yeah.
And they weren't smart with their money. I think at the end of the day, I think they had the monetary means to escape their abuse.
Of course, yeah.
So I don't know if murder was necessary.
I can't figure out why they didn't pay somebody else to do it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm content with letting them out because at this point, 30-ish years, that's a lower second degree murder charge.
Well, and I mean, if Gypsy Rose Retard can get out of jail,
you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Why can't they get out?
Dude, they fucking...
Oh, I killed my mommy, you know.
Dude, they fucking TMZ fucking...
Enough.
TMZ fucking cornered Gypsy Rose and asked her about the Menendez brothers.
Gee,
like, let me get your well-tailored thoughts on the criminal justice system. Yeah. Gypsy Rose Blanchard.
Yeah, what were her words of wisdom on the whole thing? Welcome out of jail.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm glad you read the same article I did.
It will never not be funny to me to do her in that voice. Because she looks like it.
Well, even like, have you heard her like current voice?
I think so, probably.
The thing is, with like all the shit that she went through as a kid and whatever, she still sounds really childish. Like her voice has not matured to that of an adult woman's.
Yes.
She still sounds like maybe a freshman in college, maybe.
Yes. That's what I was thinking, but I wasn't sure if I was getting it confused with that fucking live action show that they did of her. You remember that?
Yeah, the Help. No, not The Help. The Act.
Yeah, she shit in a pie and killed her mom.
Yeah, Gypsy Rose.
Yeah, she was in The Help. She was a black woman. She did blackface because she was retarded.
There's a good bit right there of just The Help, but Gypsy Rose is in blackface.
Oh, I made you a pie.
Still in her wheelchair.
I got it on my face, but I made you pie.
Fucking stories are insane with her. When she found out that she could walk, and then her mom was like, "No, you can't walk." Like, and they were just walking around like, that's fucking. And then when the dude met up with them at the movie theater, and they apparently fucked in the bathroom. While she was still in the wheelchair, like she had to wheel herself to the bathroom, and he fucked the handicapped chick in there.
That dude's a legend, by the way. Yeah, after they did it,
shout out Nicholas Godejan.
That's a good name. I like it. I heard something. Apparently, after they killed her mom, they went to a hotel room and were making photo booth videos on a computer or some shit.
I think my favorite part, and I think I've mentioned this when we've talked about it before, my favorite part of the whole murder story after is the fact that they mailed the knife back to Wisconsin.
Oh, yeah, because they didn't want to cross state lines or whatever with the murder weapon.
Instead, they send a murder weapon in the mail.
Yeah, which isn't that like a federal crime or something?
Yeah. Then you're involving the mail is automatically a federal thing. And
it's probably extra charges. It has to be.
Oh, it has to be extra charge. Something like mailing evidence or something.
Yeah,
it has to be some evidence tampering. Probably trying to conceal evidence.
There you go. Yeah, sounds right.
But and there's probably a federal version, concealing evidence through the use of the federal mail system or something.
I just had an image.
That has to be a charge.
Yeah, I just had an image of her licking an envelope and being like, "They're never gonna find out.
They'll never get my DNA," as she licks the fucking envelope. No, yeah.
Her boyfriend's just sitting there playing Xbox, like, "What the fuck did I do? I'm sick of this bitch."
Dude,
I took your dick.
The entire story is so fucking the Christian Mingle type website that they met on.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it is.
What the fuck does he look like again?
He looks like the kind of guy that would go for someone in a wheelchair.
Well, yeah. Oh. I mean, the last name, he sounds creepy. Just the way it's spelled.
Godejan.
Yeah. It's spelled with a D and not a T. It sounds weird.
Yeah. Isn't he a ginger?
Yeah.
Yeah. That says everything you need to know.
Yeah. I saw a picture. I just saw a picture of her mom, and her mom looks like the impression that I'm doing.
Her mom does look like the impression you're doing. Her mom looks like she should have been on My 600-Pound Life. Fuck you, Dee Dee. Claudine.
Is that her name?
Yeah, but she went by the nickname Dee Dee.
Oh, that stinks.
Yeah, both of those names fucking suck.
Yeah. Okay, but now that I'm seeing the picture of her daughter, with the fuzzy hat and the glasses and shit, she looks like the impression I'm doing too. Oh boy, that sucks.
Dude, I can't believe she's pregnant. Her kid has that.
What?
Did you not know that Gypsy Rose is pregnant?
I had no fucking idea. That's insane.
Yeah, but no, there's drama too because they don't know whether it's the dude she was engaged with right out of prison or
she's gonna go on Maury. Do you think she's gonna go on Maury?
Maury should come out of retirement for it. Dude, Maury should put that shit on pay-per-view, bro.
Yes.
100%. No, so there there was the dude that she was engaged to when she got out of prison. That fat wrestling dude that that wrestling fan.
Yes,
The dude,
I remember. Yeah.
Side note, dude fucking rocks. Picking up your girlfriend from your fiance from jail who murdered her mom with a hitman license plate. Hilarious.
Legend.
Objectively one of the funniest things you could have done.
Yeah.
Like, except for maybe, like, I don't know. No, that probably is the funniest thing. Anyways.
Fucking the lady who murdered her mom.
Yeah.
That's
Anyway.
like that dude who's now dating Casey Anthony.
Oh, God.
Very similar.
What a lucky guy.
They should be like in a support group or something.
Support group for fucking famous murderers.
Fucking psycho pussy.
Oh, yeah. No, but then, like...
Psycho Pussy Anonymous, PPA.
So then she, like, broke up with the dude that she was with right out of prison and got with, like... I don't even know the relation of this other dude.
Okay.
But, like... someone
Maybe he's just a nobody.
I think it was someone that she had a relationship with while in prison. Like, pen pal-wise, but...
I mean
who
the fuck?
I don't know. I might be confusing the fact that that's how the one dude and her met to begin with.
No, I know, but imagine the guy that's doing that. Ducks in a barrel. I mean, just fucking...
Well, that's how it started with Gypsy. Is the dude and his friend were like betting whether they could like write famous like inmates or whatever, and it fucking spawned a fucking relationship for him.
Dude, maybe I can get the fuck Ghislaine Maxwell.
Maybe
it's possible for me.
I'm sure. Hey, I'm sure her address is out there for mail. I'm sure she takes fan mail.
Hey, I was a cute kid. I can just start sending her baby pictures.
Here's me in a tub.
Dude, it's insane that I didn't get molested. I was a cute kid.
But no, anyways, they're not sure whose baby it is that she has. So whether it's the wrestling dude or the like prison boyfriend guy.
Maury's not dead, is he?
No, I don't know.
My man,
but he should come out of red. He should like, put this on pay-per-view.
I didn't even know he was retired, but he should. He definitely needs to come out of retirement.
100%, dude. That would be.
Have you seen those new vapes that have like a fucking phone screen on the side of them and shit?
Yeah, I sent you the meme in the group chat with George Floyd's face on it.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. See, he's bad too. He just hides it because he wants to get woke art girl pussy.
Dude, if I had any chance of getting woke art girl pussy anymore, I wouldn't be on this podcast anymore. I'd be like, I was still drinking. I lied to them that whole time. I'll get sober for you, babe. Roof wolf, whatever the fuck you want. Like,
yeah.
Get on your knees and bark, yes, ma'am. If you're a woke art girl listening to this, please.
Yeah, it is still a socialist show. We still want Medicare.
That should be my actual dude. Sometimes I look at my Tinder profile and I'm not doing myself any favors, like at all.
I could never figure out how to do that shit right.
Like, I'll pull it up right now. Can I screen share it? No.
Yeah, subject yourself to that. Why don't you?
Let's do some live swiping. No.
Tinder update.
Where the fuck's my profile? My pictures aren't good because I'm fugly, but what do I have it? Yeah, my fucking, you know how you can like choose an anthem or whatever?
Yes.
Like I'm not doing myself favors with that because.
What is it? Burp metal.
I'm literally not doing myself any fucking favors. Like, it's a miracle I even have like people that swipe.
But is that more because you think that it's funny?
No, I legitimately like that song.
No, I'm not saying that, but I mean your profile as a whole.
Oh yeah.
Is part of it just because, oh fuck, this is kind of funny?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Part of it
then
is
that's
that.
fine. Then that's fine. If you're like, no, I'm taking this seriously, and we would have to have a talk.
Okay, yeah, that is fair. Yeah, like
Yeah.
if I'm not really trying hard. I'm a very casual Tinder swiper.
Okay.
It sends me a notification that my profile is about to be hidden, and I go do a few swipes. That's the level I'm at. I'm not committed to anything.
Yeah. Okay. And that's good. We're fine. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. No, on my Bumble, I have to keep some of the woke art bitchy artists in my like top played so that people know I'm not a complete loser.
Like
I gotta have there's this
like Bryson Tiller or some shit.
No, there's this artist. Her name's Ashniko.
Oh yeah. Familiar.
I mean, I've seen her in concert. She's really good. I really do enjoy her music. Like it's not a fake thing up there, but stuff like that. Throw some Billie Eilish on there.
Claro, maybe.
Charlie XCX.
Okay, yeah.
Stuff like that. Shout out Brat Fall. Now that Brat Summer's coming to an end.
Yeah. So you can get women that looks like who was that chick at the DNC that you thought was hot?
Oh, Kamala Harris's stepdaughter.
Yeah, the chick that looked like a Jewish teenage boy.
Fuck, what was her name? Emma something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hit me up. Wood.
Yeah.
You like Ashniko?
That is definitely your type though.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I won't. I have a very specific type. I wouldn't say specific type because it's a pretty broad brush, but
Bryson, you are a broad brush.
I was painted with the broadest of brushes.
Yes.
I like to think that I was actually not even a brush. I was just one of those fucking paint dot tubes. You know what I'm talking about?
Like a paint marker.
Yeah, but
not a paint marker.
It has a sponge on the end, and it just makes circles.
Yeah.
I'd like to think I was just a black paint sponge that was a circle.
There you go.
Nah, but yeah, it's my type's pretty. It's a broad, but there's some fine bristles in that brush, but
sure,
for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's definitely. Let's put
he will compromise, ladies.
Yeah, no, the circle of girls that like me and girls I like are almost never touching.
I hear you, brother. This shit sucks.
Which you wouldn't believe considering my dating history.
No, you have a very consistent record of punching way above your weight. No pun intended.
No, yeah, way above my weight. There's no really good reason. So, I mean, I don't know. I got something at least.
No, you're a funny guy and you're nice to be around.
I really am just the Stavros of every friend group. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Dude, did you see that he was on Hassan's stream or whatever?
Yeah, I've seen him on there a few times. He did the roast a couple years ago.
Yeah. So,
whenever I think of Hassan, I cannot help but think of that time I went over to your apartment for your birthday, and you guys were watching him, and your Mexican friend was writhing around on the couch and humping it, just looking at pictures of Hassan on the TV.
God, he was gay as hell.
That sucked, dude.
Yeah, so I guess on Hassan's stream, whenever this was happening, he was just getting yelled at by Ethan Klein, I think, for being an anti-Semite.
Oh boy!
Basically, just saying "Free Palestine" or whatever.
Of course.
And Stavros gets on.
Fuck H3.
And Stavros gets on. I don't have to pull up the video, but
you want me? There was a big fruit basket from Hamas.
Put the video up. I'll see it. I love seeing Stav. He's a beautiful, beautiful creature.
If I can. Okay, does it not want to?
That's fine if not.
Yeah, it doesn't want to.
Yeah, that's cool.
Wait, hold on. Big brain, big brain, big brain. Boom.
Dude, did you want me? There was a big fruit basket from Hamas outside. Did you want me to bring it in? They were really happy for all you. They were like, just said thank you for all your hard work.
Dude, don't fucking help me, dude.
I love
single-handedly just one of the funniest. That like he's just getting told off for being an anti-Semite. He's like, "Yo, there's this huge fucking fruit basket from Hamas outside."
God, I love it.
So fucking funny. I love Stavi.
The best thing about that is I can tell the hat that he's wearing is on the very last button on the back. I know for a fact.
Dude, that's such a big guy roast, but like I'm not that far away from on some of my hats though. Like I'm a second button kind of guy.
Still got some time to go.
Yeah, I got some time.
Stav is fucking huge, dude. He's enormous. Like there's a few times where like I'll see, because I like watching his clips because he does advice shows on his podcast.
Yeah, I've seen
and
that.
there will be times where he's just wearing a Hawaiian shirt that isn't even buttoned up, and it's like, dude.
I get it.
Come on.
I get it though. Like that's a fit.
I mean, I'm not hating, but it's like, take fucking care of yourself. All right. We're at an hour 5.
Woo.
Oh, so let's kill this.
Yeah, let's go give $1 to the Patreon and we'll switch over to the premium content.
All right.
Thanks for listening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good night.